Hey everyone, I just made an incredible video and it got corrupted at the end, but I'm able to save it and continue. Guess what it's about? Breaking the chains of crypto leverage, not staring at the chart, winning more trades and making it easier and better. Here we go. Hey everyone, I'm on the 2-bit exchange. We just broke under. I'm up 9%. I need a picture of this for you to see. Okay, we just broke under 20,000. Up 10%. This is not the point. I am going to teach you the freedom, the power of walking away. I'm closing right here under the whole number. I'm only going to take, let's see, my wallet increase. Yeah, okay. Now, let me show you back step what I did. I short over whole numbers and short and long under. Look at this, the sheer amount of trades. What exchange am I on? I'm on Bitunix. Everyone, we just broke under 119,000, okay? What you didn't see was I had to do the walk away method. I was winning a bunch of trades and then I was down 51%. Let me show you close-ups on a relatively small amount. Now I've been teaching you in all my previous videos, hashtag end screen slavery and switch to a technical tool. That's not technical at all. It's a specific 1-hour chart that you can look at on your phone for free. So knowing that I had a $3,000 gap, which is what I teach, okay, and by the way, this weekend I will probably be opening my Discord for new members. It has been on lockdown and closed. The only way to get in is below the video, sign up for my Bitcoin Insiders email list, and you will be invited when we open back up. We are a private elite community trading for 8 years together. I was down $1,000, okay? Same trade. I went to the gym, came back, and you know what? Is this the right one? Let me double. Yeah, you just seen it right here. Okay, so this trade was down. Go back, down, look, 23%, down $1,000, 51%. Now, how did I know I wouldn't get liquidated? Last night, Michael Saylor bought, okay? And, well, he pushed us to all-time highs. For me to get liquidated today, out of nowhere, we would have had to beat all-time highs. I'm shorting again. Let me go to USDT. Hold on. Perpetual futures. Okay, and we're over the whole number. Let's do $1,000. Open the short. Boom, right in. Now, okay, I have a $4,000 gap between me and liquidation. We need to go. Now, we know 120 was already broke. I don't care if it takes me till tonight. I'm at 96x, people. 96x leverage. Can you see it? 96x short. You need the speed, okay? And then it works best, okay, when you have a $3,000 plus gap. I just hit it right by putting the amount of money I put in. Okay, $1,000 times 96 is $96,000. Okay? Now, the wallet here, it's $4,300. Okay, this was just, and this is week 120. Let me show you something else too. This is in my Discord. I showed them step by step in the daily trade updates. So all day I've been teaching them. And I told them all the way, I don't want to go through this whole thing. I said, look, here, I told them the longs were coming. This was at 12:01, okay? And I told them the longs were coming. There was a pump. There was a big pump that came, right? Here it is. And I said, if you had the 3,000, this is the chart that you have in your hand, okay? Instead of staring at every tick and losing your mind, okay, and being like, oh my God, I'm down $1,000, 51%, I'm going to lose all my money, or maybe I should just take it here, I'm down 23%, only lose 479. But if you know how Bitcoin reacts and you know the coordinates, you can enter precisely over a whole number and take them out every time and win, win, and win. I teach people how to do this on my channel. They don't want you to know. So when you have this chart in your hand, and let's say you're in a long, and it was 19,822. Now you're watching Netflix instead of watching every tick and going through the trader's time paradox. Well, when you see this happen, oh my God, 126.99. This is a 1-hour chart. Again, for people on their phone, you run to your computer, boom, you're probably up 50%. You close the trade. Okay. Then I told them that the greens were coming. I showed them how to find it on the 1 hour. I mean, this is all basic shit, but it's not TA. Okay. Then here's the magic part. I'm going to have this read to you.
Oracle said, this whole day I have been teaching you the next level of warfare using this simple handheld 1-hour chart, the Coinbase chart. I'll tell you one more time, it's not an app from Tuna or one of the exchanges, it's the simple Coinbase chart. For a reason, it's so simple you can't fucking miss.
Yeah.
Emoji these posts, I need to know that this is getting read or I will do other things.
Yes.
Oracle said, I just told you walking away is the magic sparkles. I had a short in, I knew exactly what was happening. I left it in while I was at the gym. I knew that I had a $3,000 gap, that no matter what happened they would have to have an all-time high again to beat me, so it didn't matter how much I was down, I knew I was going to win here. Tell me what you would have done when you seen this.
Yeah. So here's the truth of what you go through when you're down in the trade if you don't know about the walkaway and you don't understand that Bitcoin moves in certain numbers, okay? Like, I can't go into the whole thing with you now. I've done so many videos on this. But we know that when it goes over, like, if it was going to go to 21,000, right, it would have to reach the 120, 900 range and hold it there a bit, okay, to make people feel that, oh my God, it's going to blow up again. It's a psychological thing. It's reading humanity. Now, there are breaking beam numbers. If the 120 is going to break, okay, 226 is a number. First it hits 226. Then 113. You'll see it happen. It's hard to see on your phone. I know it's small, okay? And then the 086. Now, the 086 is a hammer. It could hammer on 086 a few times and bounce back up. You don't want to be the first one to short it, but once you short it the first time and it breaks the first time, I mean 120,000, that's called a whole number, you know it's going to break again. Now, we have known pump and dump times. This was called the bust pump. I explained it to all of them here, okay? I told them there's a phenomenon called the bust pump that comes, okay? It's every single day. Now, here in my OTEC strategy room, we all know we come right here to where the bust, well, there's two of them. This video is epic. For 2 years, we've been doing this. 086, 113, and 226. When those numbers break down, you know the 120 is going to break. Yeah. And then it breaks down to the 888 area, like 119, 888, and then people buy the dip. And you go back and forth like this. The easiest way is to short over the whole number. But there's more to it, okay? It's really, really laid out. I go through it in all my videos. Now, when you are able to get into my free Discord, these are not just YouTube videos. Some of these are private. How to call the bottom. Coordinating the whole number with the 3-minute attack. Okay, this is all very, very important. My Discord has been locked. Okay, and as a matter of fact, let's lock it for another 24 hours. Because we're getting ready to do some of the most incredible things. It doesn't matter, okay, how much money you have. You can't get in here now. What we are doing is legendary. Team Us means the world is a hard enough place, and Team Us means you and I against the world. I have been doing this with people together for 8 years. 8 years. Testimonials that go on for a decade almost. 100 new testimonials since 2 days ago. 69%, 68%, 35%. Woke up to 103%. This is really the new power. I was very excited, wasn't I? Apparently I'm back. This is how I edit. Okay, when I make a mistake and I show you something like my bank account by mistake, I have to do this. So here we are, Oracle versus Oracle. He's very inspired. Continue, Oracle. Paradigm. Yes, don't let me slow you down. This is the new way. And yes, 120 will break again. It's breaking on the coordinates, okay? It's hammering down. It already broke the first time. We're going to take it apart again. This is the exchange link below. It's where I'm trading. It's better than all the rest. If you're not trading here, look, this new system of don't trade on your phone, this new system of walking, the whole number is going to break, of walking away and just looking at this 1 hour chart from Coinbase takes away all the pressure, all the dopamine. This is so exciting. Let's pull up one of my channels, Oracle Fast Money Trader. Let's pull up Oracle Crypto Trader, and let's go to videos. Look, you got to catch up. Staggered entries. How to trade $500 for the little guy. It got cut off at the end. That was such a great video. Pump and dump secrets, but here it is. It started here. I called the 4100. Oh, long before this was 3 weeks ago. Yeah. How to break free. Trading will never be the same again. Ending all the dopamine traps. The screen slavery, staring at every tick. Now you have the power in your hands to beat every trade. Anyone can do this. They don't want you to see my material. Okay, they block you. Even if you're subscribed, they unsubscribe you. Unsubscribe yourself, damn it, and be the future. Unsubscribe, and then you know what? Subscribe again. Get all notifications. They won't even let me unsubscribe from myself because I'm the goddamn oracle. Revolutionary new way to trade, Unchained. Breaking leverage trading chains. Walk away trade. I'm not watching every tick. I know that they're going to break. And you know what? I can leave this trade in right now. I don't care because I know that everything down below 120 is weak. We're pumped because of the seller pump. Right here, I just let it sit. We got to go to 124,448 to liquidate me. They could blow me. This new system is miraculous. This is how everybody's trading. You want in, don't you? You think I'm kidding, right? All right, I've been rich. Come here. Here's what you're going to do. Click show more. Did you see that? I clicked it already. I moved really fast. Hashtag end screen slavery. Bit2next, sign up. No VPN, nothing needed. Registration takes a second. Oracle Elite Crypto Discord. For right now, it's locked. I don't need new people in there. I don't want your money. I don't want anything. Right now, there are thousands of people in there that are my friends, that have been with me for years, that I am making rich. I am teaching them every single thing I know. As I retire from my legendary consultations, okay, where I don't need your money anymore. Honestly, this, okay, I've been doing this for years. Cost $3,000. Thousands of people I've trained. And now I trade for sport. I've arrived at the place where you all want to be. I've retired from doing consultations. The link is there. You want to pay $4,000 or whatever it is, maybe I'll talk to you. But there's no sales, there's no begging, there's none of that. But if you want to get in my Discord, it's all free. What you want to get in, you want to be notified, maybe you'll get one this weekend. Let's take a look. Okay. Forget that. Get on this. Get on the email list, maybe you'll get it. BingX is cool, Bit2next is the best. I have nothing else
I got to
say.
jump in. Oracle, I got to jump in real time. Hold on. All right, so you were here, okay? What'd you do? You won the trade,
and
went
you
below
keep
the whole
getting
number
these
again?
29,
Look,
30% hits over and over again. This is actually too small. My gap is too big, that's why. It's a $5,000 gap. This is about having a $3,000 gap. So this trade is actually too small. I'm going to flash close it. See, my gap got
so
too
now,
wide. So when it goes over 120, you know what? So I can just wrap up this video. Talk to you when it goes over 120 again.
And all day it's been doing this.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started with a $2,000 headshot. No, we'll do 1,000 and then we'll
check
tighten
the
the gap. All
right. Tighten the gap,
so,
Oracle.
There you go, order place. They'll buy the dip because they're stupid. It's just reading humanity over and over again. And then I'll add to the trade and all of that. So get on my email list.
Now I'm going to take over in real time.
And
shut up, Oracle. Breaking free. Now, I haven't been here staring at this or anything. I am looking at the Coinbase 1 hour chart. We broke 120,000 and dropped from 120,600 to 119,733. Let's check our trade. Here we are, and up 25%. Okay, small trade. I was doing this for the little guy, and it is a short. Okay, giving it to Michael Saylor where he needs it best. And again, we were doing this over and over again. You've seen it in the video. I'm going to now flash trade that, take that 20%, and reload over the whole number and continuously do this. Congratulations to everyone in my Discord. If you're in my Discord, speak in the comments below this video. Say you're in. Tell them how epic it is and what they're missing. And remember, before the doors reopen, we're going to do a Zoom just for us that they will not even be able to touch. Now, let the clowns buy the dip. I will wait for them on the top of the hill. Now, we go out with something epic.
If it seems I'm not with you, girl, it's because who to trust, ooh. A lot of them are schemers, but we are demons. Rebels with a cause. We
This is a time when most animals struggle simply to survive. But it is also a time when one animal truly comes into its own. This is the time of the wolf.
Links below the video. Join us.